Welcome, everybody watching. Before I start, I just want to thank you for clicking on this video. And by the way, my name is Tristan, and the reason that I created this channel is because, first of all, I felt called to do so, and also because I really love words. I'm a songwriter, and I love the power that words have. On here, we discuss one word on a daily basis and break down the effects of that word. Okay, so today is February 14th, so that means a lot of people are celebrating Valentine's Day. Personally, I don't believe you need to celebrate one day like this. I think this love should be an everyday thing, but that's me. And of course, I thought today's word would be fitting to be love. This has to be the most powerful word yet since starting this YouTube channel. And the word love was actually translated to English over 5,000 years ago and originates from the Proto-Indo-Europeans. So let's read the definition for love. There's two. The first one reads, an intense feeling of deep affection. And there's also a definition that reads, a great interest and pleasure in something. Can any of you relate to this word love? How do you feel when you hear this word love? Do you love to love? Or do you hate to love? Let's talk. No matter what, we all love something. Birds love to chirp and sing, mice love cheese, and kids love to play. Love is that thing that gets your heart going. It makes you feel whole. Some people love coffee. Just tell them you're on your way to a coffee shop and they're dying to ask you, what size can I get? A lot of people love animals, and any chance they get, they want to communicate and pet that animal. A lot of us have love for our counterpart genders. We love each other's differences and are very fascinated with our complexities. Love can be a beautiful thing. Love makes you bypass flaws, not because you don't see them, but just like the first definition says, you have an intense feeling of deep affection. So what you admire about a person or thing outweighs what you don't. People debate whether or not love can be conditional or unconditional. Personally, I don't believe so. I see that as a business terminology. I believe that love can only be one thing, and that's unconditional. Because if it's conditional, then it's not love. If it's conditional, then it may be an obsession or an infatuation or some kind of way that somebody's trying to get over on somebody or an opportunity. Love, which is deep affection for someone or something, is looking way deep beyond the surface. A loving mother will always love their child. Anything can happen. She may lose respect over time based on whatever the child does, but that love will always be there. If we recognize the word love for what it is, we would stop misusing it. And just because you met someone last week who makes you feel good and seems to be everything you've ever wanted since your last breakup 3 weeks ago, that does not equate to love. Since today is Valentine's Day, a day of quote-unquote love, and I say that in quotations because I know there's a lot of people out there right now as we speak that are not built on the foundation of love, which are going out to restaurants and wherever. One person is in love and the other person is not, or maybe they're both not, misrepresenting what the day is supposed to be about and just going out just for the sake of going out, just to celebrate. Obviously, this doesn't go for everybody. I know there's people who are truly in love, but I thought it'd be important for me to reaffirm the word love on a day like this. Fortunately, we're living in an age where we are becoming more aware of our demons, and many of us are practicing self-respect and self-love at a higher rate than ever, at least from what I see. And hence the saying, learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all, made famous by the voice Whitney Houston. When we come to grips with our own mistakes and flaws and accept that we can't change, we are able to do that with others. Let's bring out the Bible again. In Matthew 18, verse 21 to 22, Peter asked Jesus, Lord, how many times shall I forgive my brother when he sins against me? Up to 7 times? And then Jesus answered, I tell you, not 7 times, but 77 times. That's a lot of times. See, God's love is the greatest love of all. It's unfortunate some people don't believe in him and doubt him. And for those who have yet to truly experience him, hopefully they do soon, or hopefully you do soon. Just the way God forgives us is the way that we have to forgive others. And trust me, this is way easier said than done. It may be one of the hardest things you can ever do in this life. I mean, probably the hardest. It's probably easier to jump out of a plane with the equipment, parachute, whatever, skydive. Yeah, but it's different for everybody, because it takes a true willingness as well as time and experience. If you were raised well in a loving and forgiving home, you may find it easier to forgive those who have wronged you. For some of us, it can take longer. Just know that if you're trying, you're already where you need to be. One thing I'm still learning is that love does not mean we are buddy-buddy with everybody we meet and know. It also doesn't mean we have to answer the phone to everyone who calls. It simply means we see ourselves in other people. We love them just as we would ourselves. We recognize most people are acting out based on what they already know. We all live in the same world, but our experiences are completely different. We have to communicate in order to be understood, because we may have completely different perspectives about life while we all stand in the same room, even your own family. All completely different perspectives. We're not going to agree, and we don't even have to like the people around, but we must love them. I used to give the blind eye the moment I felt someone wasn't on my side or strongly opposed my views. Now looking back, I realized how much I could have learned from those people. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. We move on. I don't know if this quote's been used, but maybe I'm coming up with it. It goes, hate eradicates and love conquers. And it's better to create than destroy. Thank you. Yes, yours truly. Now, going into the second definition for love, which says a great interest and pleasure in something. Now, of course, people can love all sorts of things. I'll get slightly dark and say some people love being a serial killer. Realistically speaking, that's a small majority, I hope. Personally, I love a lot of things. I love God. I love my family. I love music. I love writing. I love fitness. I love quality food. I love travel. And I love good women. I love all which I name because I see the positive impact they can have on my life. Younger me would have said I love weed, drinking, video games, promiscuous women, and that's because I didn't know any better. And there's still a ways to go. At the end of the day, we all have love for different things. Love is considered a verb, so it can be used with phrases such as real love, fake love, toxic love, dangerous love, or even genuine love. That's fair. Just from my own standpoint, though, I see love as only one thing, and it's genuine and unconditional. But again, I didn't create the word, so that is going to conclude today's word. If this video echoed in your spirit, please like the video and become a subscriber to the page, because I really want to continue and do this again. If you have any questions or thoughts, share them in the comment section. I will be more than happy to read them and engage with you. Once again, love is patient, love is kind, and love makes the world go round. And most of all, love is God, and God is love. Like, share, and subscribe. It means a lot. And have a blessed day or night wherever you are. Peace.